Welcome back to channel Ultra Rare Coins History. If you are a coin collector, watch video carefully. I will tell you about coins that make you a millionaire overnight. Top 1. Today, we're taking a close look at a unique and historical coin, the 1971 Two Pence featuring Queen Elizabeth II. If you've come across one of these coins in your collection or even in your pocket change, you might be wondering if it's worth more than face value. So, let's dive into its history, details, and find out if it's worth some serious money. The 2 pence coin was first introduced in the United Kingdom in 1971 as part of decimalisation, which was the switch from pounds, shillings, and pence to a decimal-based currency system. This 1971 coin was the first of its kind, making it a piece of numismatic history. On the obverse, you'll see a young portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, surrounded by the text Elizabeth II DG Reg. FD, which stands for Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. On the reverse side, you'll notice the iconic design of a plume of ostrich feathers inside a coronet, with the words New Pence at the top. This design was used until 1982, when it was replaced with 2 pence. It weighs 7.13 grams and is made from bronze. For collectors, these design details and the material are key to identifying its place in British coin history. Now let's get to the big question: what's it worth? Although this was the first year of issue for the decimal 2 pence, it's actually not very rare. Millions were minted, and it circulated widely. In general, if you have a circulated 1971 2 pence, it's likely worth just face value $9 millions. However, if you have an uncirculated or proof version, it can fetch a higher price among collectors. In pristine, uncirculated condition, it might be worth anywhere from 50 pence to a couple of pounds, or more if it's a proof version that was part of a special set. But what about potential hidden gems? Occasionally, error coins or those from limited sets increase in value. Proof sets from 1971, for example, often carry a premium, especially if they're still in original packaging. Error coins, although rare, can also be worth more. These can include mistakes in the lettering or minting process, and those types of coins could sell for a lot more in auction. One key to unlocking the value of any coin is its condition, or grade. Coins that are heavily circulated will have more wear and tear, which lowers their value. Uncirculated coins, or those that have never been in circulation, retain their mint luster and sharp details. Proof coins have a special finish and are struck more than once for a sharper design. If you have a 1971 2 pence in proof condition, it's definitely worth holding onto. So, while the 1971 2 pence is an interesting piece of British numismatic history, it's usually not a high-value coin, unless it's in pristine condition or part of a rare set. Still, it's a great piece to add to any collection, especially if you're interested in British currency history. Have a look through your coin jars. Who knows, maybe you've got an uncirculated gem hiding in there. Top 2. We're diving into the history and potential value of a classic piece of British currency. The 2 pence coin from 1980 featuring Queen Elizabeth I. Is it worth more than just a couple of pennies? Stick around to find out. So, let's start with the basics. This is the 2 pence coin from the year 1980, featuring the second portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. On the obverse, or front of the coin, you'll see a young profile of the Queen, designed by Arnold Machin. Around her portrait are the letters DG Reg FD, which stand for De Grazia Regina Fidei Defensor, meaning by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. Flip it over, and you'll see the famous badge of the Prince of Wales on the reverse. This features 3 ostrich feathers encased in a coronet, along with the motto Ich diene, which means I serve in German. Now, 1980 wasn't a particularly rare year for this coin. In fact, millions of these coins were minted, so they're pretty common overall. But sometimes, even common coins can carry extra value under the right circumstances. These coins are copper-plated steel, and the shift from bronze to copper-plated steel took place in 1992. So if you have an older 2 pence, you'll actually be holding a bit more copper in your hand. Alright, let's talk about value. A 1982 pence coin in circulated condition typically isn't worth more than its face value, around 2 pence. But here's the key: If you have a coin in excellent condition, or what collectors call uncirculated or in mint state, you could be looking at a little more value. An uncirculated 1982 pence coin could fetch anywhere from £1 to £5 on the collector's market, maybe a bit more if it's in a pristine condition. However, don't get too excited just yet. Since these coins are fairly common, you need it in top-notch condition to sell it for more than face value $7 millions. You can check for scratches, wear on the Queen's face, or fading in the motto and design. Now, what could make this coin really valuable? If you're lucky, you might find an error coin. Error coins occur when there's a mistake during the minting process, like a misstrike or a double die. While these are rare, they can happen, and some collectors are willing to pay good money for unique mint errors. So, if you spot any strange markings or odd features on your 1982 pence, it could be worth taking it to a coin expert to have it appraised. Remember, not all imperfections are valuable, so a professional opinion can help. So there you have it. The 1982 pence coin is a charming piece of history, and while it might not make you rich, it's definitely a fun addition to any collection. If you have one, check its condition, and who knows, you might have a rare error on your hands. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more coin tips and interesting numismatic stories. And tell us in the comments, have you ever found a coin with an error? Until next time, happy collecting!